I've still left this music on, haven't I? There we go, let's get rid of that. Look at poor Ignis, though. Oh no, oh god, Gladio's in a foul mood. Yeah, he's not happy with us right now. So before we go back down there and have a go... I mean, this is like, you can feel it, right? You know, everybody's sat away from each other. They're all just like, not digging this right now. Before we go in there, I need to speak to someone who isn't here anymore. Oh, it's nighttime, I guess. All the vendors buggered off. I wanted to make sure we stocked up on potions. I forgot to do that when we went. Hi.
Listen, kid. You may be dead set on going down there, but you're set to end up dead if you do.
Dead set on ending dead? Set to be dead? Yeah. Fun but distressing, I know, right? And horrible thing that happened to Luna. Thing is, though, I mean, they made that to be... That was like the Ares Sephiroth Secret Forest moment of the game. And when it happens... I don't want to sound awful, but the first time I played this game, I didn't really feel anything. At this point in the game, you were never that invested in Lunafreya and Noctis's supposed relationship with her, because we haven't seen it. It's not like Ares where she was like with us the whole time, you know? And suddenly a thing happens and it's like, no! I was just like, ooh, yikes. So, yeah, it just kind of felt that way, you know? Anyway, I'm going to sleep the night away and get some potions. So I remembered last night when I finished the stream, I was like, oh yeah, before we go down there, I should have probably stocked up on everything.
Took more photos today.
Carbuncle!
You want to see?
No, not really.
Ooh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all that as well, like that has changed the dynamic as well now with these guys. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, it was an awful thing. I mean, I like Arden Azunia as a character though. He felt really sinister in that moment. For now, he's just been kind of like the oddball, not sure what he's up to. Oh damn, this guy's actually pretty damn cold. So yeah, I really liked the moment, but I didn't feel an emotional stab to the heart because I was like, well, okay, but why should I care too much, you know? Let me stock up on these potions. I need your strongest potions. I definitely want a load of these. Let's get 34 of them and stock up to 50. Good with elixirs. Let's get another 14 of these. We could probably burn through these nastily. Look how much money I've got as well. Like at some points in this game, I'm like, why are you traveling again? Like, you're off to meet Luna, why? Yeah. They didn't explain enough, you know? They didn't show enough. You were supposed to just know these things, like, oh, that's Cor. Corleonis, the marshal, and it's like, okay, but who is he? Why do we care? Oh, he's gone now, never mind. And then later it's like, he's back! And we should be happy, but who is this guy? Why do we care? Yeah, it's really, really... We need a lot of these just in case we get frogged. There we go. Ether, not bothered about. Remedy is... Cures poison, petrification, confusion, and toad. Ooh, let's get a bunch of those. Let's get 17 of them. And then we're up to 30 of them. Antidotes. I think poison is going to be the big thing down here. I've just got a feeling. I'm going to get those and we'll have 40 antidotes. Goodies.
Take care, boys.
Okay. Bye-bye. You done sulking there, Hulkin? Hulkin sulking? But like was chatted about before, the story is really weak before you hit Leviathan. Yeah, that's it. It's they had a different idea. It was supposed to probably be everything after Leviathan, like from Altissia onwards, was maybe their original vision for the game. And they tacked it onto the end of a new beginning that they rewrote, because I remember seeing the first previews of this game many, many years ago, like 2003, 13, not 3, 2000, I think it was being made then, 2013, I think, when I first saw a preview of this game. And you were literally in the Crown City, in the palace, fighting your way out as Niflheim was attacking the place, and the whole place was falling down around you, and you were doing the whole warp strike thing through a corridor as like the tower began to fall over and collapse, and it was all dizzy and weird and stuff, and then you ended up like crashing out into the street, and there was troops everywhere, and you fought your way through them, and it was like, whoa, what is this? Okay, yeah, let's not run. I've just almost realised we need to escort poor little Iggy. Come on, Iggy. Here with us. And yeah, so there was obviously a different game at the beginning, and then they were like, no, we should probably just make it about a road trip. He shouldn't be in the city when the war happens. It's too much to develop. We'll put it in Kingsglaive. And then they are elsewhere, doing other things. You know? And then they made it about a bunch of guys on a road trip, but then they couldn't fill it with enough story. It was like, yeah, you've got an open world, but there's also supposed to be, like, pressing content happening. I really hope they don't do that in the future. Lessons should be learned. It's all good. Still a fun game to play. Running around in the open world in this game is very fun. You know, so that's not to say that it's just it's shit. It's very fun. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Oh, Gladio, hi. So, yeah, you're going to bitch at me every now and then about leaving Iggy behind, but look at you leaving Iggy behind. Adrian! Adrian! Hello, Alchemist! Have I seen the anime of this? Oh, you mean the like 4 or 5 part thing where they talk about Noctis's mother and how she gets killed and how he gets injured? I've seen that one. I don't remember much about it, but it wasn't bad. I remember it being pretty interesting to watch. But the problem is you need to see all of that. You need to read the book, you need to maybe read a comic. I don't know if there was a graphic novel out. And, you know, you need to do all that, watch the anime, play the mobile game and everything to get the full story, and it's kind of sucks, really. I don't mind doing all that to get side content and expansions of the story, you know, expanding the universe, as it were. But it would be like Star Wars splitting up the story of Luke Skywalker at certain points, like cutting it out and saying, no, you've got to buy the graphic novels. Oh, okay. Netflix has the first 5 Rocky films in the US. Awesome! Yeah, that's it. I don't remember much, but I remember it being like, ooh, that was interesting to find out after the fact. You know, like, oh, that answered a big question for me. And I think, why could this not have been in the game as flashbacks? Okay, this is actually the wrong weapon to be using. Boom! Crack that shell. Oh, damn. That's the better weapon to use. The Ultima Blade.
You should hang back.
Was I in the way?
No, you weren't. It's just...
You were in the way. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Ignis, but you really shouldn't be near a fight right now. Square needs to get their story together a bit better. Yeah, definitely. Think of Final Fantasy VII and all the spin-offs. Exactly. That's expanding your content through other media. You know, making a movie about it and that kind of thing. Yeah, great. And a couple of mobile, well, not mobile, handheld games on the Vita. You know, they had Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core, which went back to before Cloud. You know, that was the story of how Cloud became Cloud at the start of Final Fantasy VII, and what happened with Zack Fair and all that stuff, and Ares and their relationship, and Sephiroth going off the deep end at Mount Niflheim. Or Nibelheim, or however they pronounced it back then. I've seen 2 different spells. Mind you, Ares has 2 different. Aerith and Ares are the 2 different ways that she was named, so that's another thing they need to stop doing. Stop renaming shit. So we need to go up there, but let's have a wander down here first. Yeah, it's good to have it. Oh, that's. I'd love to play well, because they've said now, like, we're going to do all the old Final Fantasies eventually and try to get them remastered and on PC and stuff, and it's like, great, but I really would like Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus to be in there, because I would love to play those. Dirge of Cerberus is about Vince, and I want to know his story, you know? It looks pretty damn awesome, some of the shit that he does. Because his girlfriend or wife or whoever she was basically the mother of Sephiroth. Like, whoa, I want to go into that, I want to know more. Tell me. So, expanding content, wonderful. Gating it off at the when it's still fresh and new, not so much. Finchai mentioned how Kingdom Hearts is impossible. Oh, that's like, yeah, that's like somebody trying to get into Marvel Comics today and understanding all the old content, you know, like House of M and the Civil War and Infinity War and all that stuff. The Secret War, Original Sin, and all these other storylines that they've built up over the decades, webbing it all together, and it's like, yeah, where do you start? You kind of just stare at this big wall of comic books and go, oh, it's in there somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, 8 FPS, but you played Dirge. Your brother did the shooting and watched the story. Wait, is Dirge of Cerberus a shooter game? I haven't seen anything other than just cutscene imagery. So I don't know how the game plays. Is that an actual FPS game? I mean, that makes sense because Vince's thing was guns, right? So there we go. Make a deluxe edition, make it a bundle with the game, and any film, comics, that way you get the whole story. Yeah. How many times has Captain America died? Oh, that's true, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that, you know, there's nothing wrong with it once it's been out for a long time, because Final Fantasy VII storyline has been around for a long freaking time, right? It's a big storyline. Oh, Ignis got up this hill quick, Jesus. So there's nothing wrong with like a couple of years from now putting another thing out and then another thing, then another thing. It's going to build up over the years, but when it's new like this was, here's the movie, here's a novel, here's an anime, here's a game all at once, and it's all split up in there and you can tie it all together. Isn't that great? It's like, no. Okay, we don't go up that way by the look. Sorry, Ignis, you've got to go back down now. Oh, so you could change the view in that game, right. In Western comics, I firmly believe that no hero dies, they just take a vacation and get a new costume. True. Except when they really do die and then they get a new character to play. Thor, for instance, in the comics. You know, the mantle of Thor passes from person to person, you know? And in a couple of cases, the original, or well, not original, a previous Thor has come back and become Thor again when the current host of Thor has buggered off and died or whatever, or been judged unworthy. You know. So that happened when they did the female Thor. That was, what's her name? Jane Foster, in the comics, was a nurse. And Donald Blake, this is one of the things I love about how MCU do things. In the Thor movie, Thor comes out of the back room changing into a t-shirt, and it's like one of her old boyfriend's t-shirts, and there's the "Hello, my name is" sticker on, and it's Donald Blake, which is a nice little touch. I love it when they do things like that, and it's like, oh right, because he was Thor in the comic books. Gotcha. But yeah, because in the movies, in the comic books, Jane Foster was a nurse that he had a relationship with. And he became Thor, but then eventually in the comics I think he either dies or something happens to him, he can no longer be Thor for a while, and Jane Foster ended up being the female Thor. The hammer comes to her, which is what they're teasing right now with Love and Thunder, and I'm fucking excited for it. Beta Ray Bill is your Thor. Nice. But yeah, I saw from Comic-Con when they were announcing like all the new slew of stuff that's coming out, and they said Thor Love and Thunder, you know, is going to be another one. And Taika Waititi is once again going to be directing it, which I have mixed feelings about, but we'll see how it goes. And then there's a picture from Comic-Con of Taika Waititi holding on to Mjolnir for some reason. I don't know why Mjolnir was there. and passing it to Jane, like down on one knee. And it's like, what? Is that what I think it is? Apparently so. I don't know if they've confirmed it or not. Or if they're just letting the rumour mill sort of chew on that for a bit. Gonna be good. If that's what they're going with, I can't wait. I just want to see what they do. Like, do they call her Thor now? And what does Thor call himself? Because he's supposed to be in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So... guys, where's Ignis? Is he face down in the water? Where's Ignis? Oh god, there he is. Okay. Guys, come on, over here. Prompto figured it out. You guys can too, or maybe Ignis can struggle. Oh my god.
Prompto, perhaps it's time for some light.
Yeah. How did you...
The hour is late. That much I can tell.
Oh.
He's still got his concept of time, basically.
Good.
That seems like a big step once they actually got the Thor movies to a good reception. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, for reasons that I won't go into, Thor is now hanging out with the Guardians, apparently. Because I don't want to spoil Endgame for people who haven't seen it yet. But because it comes out on Blu-ray here soon as well, I'm going to buy that. Oh, hell yes. But anyway, yeah, it's like, well, if Jane's going to have the power of Thor, what do they call her? Because in the comic books, she would be Thor, because Thor is the entity, not the person. Alright, I think we'll just wait till morning here, so we can see where we're going again. It's already out on disc there. Yeah, it came out in North America a few weeks ago, as far as I'm aware. And now it hasn't come out here yet. It comes out on the 3rd, I believe. So we'll see. And I've totally not been in my spare time watching through the entire Marvel movie collection from the start with Iron Man all the way through, including watching Incredible Hulk, by the way, the Edward Norton one. God knows why I subjected myself to that travesty, but there we go. It's so weird as well to watch that. I mean, not just the fact that then they had to recast with Mark Ruffalo, who I think is a much better Bruce Banner. I did not like Edward Norton as Bruce Banner. And then as the Hulk, it's a CGI character, but it's so weird to look at that Hulk and look at the one they put in from the Avengers and like, wow, different. Yeah, that's technically the start of the MCU, exactly. That's where it all began. The Iron Man movie.
Looks like somebody left this place in a hurry.
Why am I not moving?
Around too.
The question is, what made them flee in the first place?
Oh god, oh I should have this quest open, I forgot. We have a yeah, we have a photo mission thing to do. Oh, we should have been homing in on all of this.
Whatever it was, it might still be here. Watch your backs.
Thought Edward Norton did a better job as Bruce than the guy before, Eric Bana. I never watched those, so I don't know. But yeah, I can see Eric Bana not making a good Bruce either. Wait a minute, what? Do I need to take the photos? Huh, I guess I need to take the photo. Interesting. How does this work? Oh god, why am I doing... Gladio, get out of the way. Move your butt. What button do I press? Ah, okay, the bumper button.
It's good enough to me.
Alright, map. Well, the next one's all the way back over here where we were. Then there's one over there and one all the way back there. Okay. And like I said, we've got to do this while we're escorting Ignis. This is settling, guys. This is going to be a long day. Yeah. So we read some lore, by the way, earlier, yesterday, and that tree was mentioned. Like, it just suddenly sprouted up out of nowhere. and people are baffled as to how and why. Oh, where are we going? We should go back this way first. More time to look at chat. Yeah, this is actually, it's nice and easy to keep up with you guys while doing this. I will say that once Marvel hit their stride with the films, they just took off. Well, they didn't know that was going to really happen until they were banking on the success of the first Thor movie before they fully committed to it with Captain America: First Avenger, which was filmed round about the same time. And then they were like, right, we're going for it. We're going to do an Avengers movie. Because until then, it was touch and go. Because apparently Iron Man did alright. Second one didn't do all that good. And yeah, they weren't too sure whether or not they wanted to do another one. Take the requested photo. Oh god, do I need to be all the way over there? Hike! Ugh! What do you want me to take a picture of? The broken machine in this area. Alright. Guessing this.
A perfect shot.
Nice. You like Iron Man 2 the most out of those films? I do as well. I like the first one because it's a great origin story. It shows good character creation, but Iron Man 2 was the better one for me, I think. Sorry guys, are you gonna... Okay. How do we get Ignis down? I don't think we can. He'll just teleport to me, I think. As long as I'm not running, I don't think we have to care too much. I didn't like the third Iron Man movie. Back to the Marvel stuff. I didn't like that one. That was not my favourite. Felt very odd, you know, as movies go. Compared to the others, the pace of it was a little bit different. Ah! Trying to shove me off the frigging tree, will ya? Oh. Alright guys, I got this. I'll do this on my own. Alright, so how do we get to that other one over there? Yep, Brotherhood magic will make them catch you up. That's it, yes. To me, my friends! I think that's the way down. I don't want to go there just yet. Alright. Where are the brothers? Come on, there we go. Hi Ignis, I'm back. Did you miss me? Which one kind of zoned out? I don't like Iron Man 3. Alchemist. That was the one I was not as keen on. Where's the way up? Where did we go before? Was it up this way? I don't think so. I'm gonna jump up here anyway. Come on guys, teleport to me. Oh, we came up this way. Okay. Guys! Ah. Here he comes. Yeah, Iron Man 3 did feel really weak. Yeah. It did that whole take his toys away from him thing. Which, fine, I mean, it's a valid way to develop a character, right? It just felt kind of strange overall, though. I think it was because they were building up this Mandarin character with what's his name? Oh god, I can't remember his name now. Ben... something. Who played, you know, the Mandarin? The one that was on the camera. Ben...
Let us make haste.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, this drives me nuts when this happens. When you can't pull a name out. Kingsley, that's it, yeah. Ben Kingsley. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that thing over there. It's like a gigantic shrimp. It's guarding the way we need to go. So yeah, I liked that Mandarin. And then suddenly they were like, no mate, no, I'm just an actor. Yeah, as the plot twist, and I was like, what? Oh fuck. Okay, fine. Fine. Be clever. It was funny, but at the same time it was kind of like a letdown, you know? Jesus fucking Christ, look at this thing. Moida! Ow! Ow! Oh, God! It's scuttling! Ah, I don't like it. Ow! The water smells like poo. Oh, yeah! Do it! Boom! High five! Alright, don't. It's cool. Leave me hanging. More blindside! Ooh! The Prompto's helping. For once. Even Ignis is there now. Where's Gladio, the little bugger? Let's call him in. Gladio? I can't call him in. I can't use his strategies. Boom! Nice. That was kind of useless though. Aha, this is the better weapon to use. Oh, shit. Supposedly they're going to reveal the real Mandarin as Chang-Chi? Really? Ooh, I didn't even realize they were going to follow up with that storyline. Because that was what Aldrich Killian called himself, right? The main bad guy. That was just a name he called himself. You know, it's not like he stole the name. Or did he? Maybe. Oh, because... Yeah, because that's going to be about the Ten Rings, isn't it? And the Mandarin was a Ten Rings character. And in some of the skits between movies and stuff, there are some, like, on the discs, I think for Iron Man 3, there are some scenes of Ben Kingsley being in jail. And some of the Ten Rings guys are in there as well, and it's like they're not happy with him imitating their shit. Because apparently he was supposed to get federal protection or something, so he was talking to like FBI guys like, oh yeah, I mean, I know they don't like me anymore because I was imitating their leader or something, so yeah, I get it now. Maybe that's why they need to bring a real Mandarin out. Interesting. Oh, you see what a nerd I am? All the extra footage I watch. Such nerdiness. You missed me. Oh, you didn't. You hit me. Ow. Alright, screw this guy. Oh, no. Someone! Who's gonna come and help me? She's here! Wrecked. We got a Carlabo's Claw from that. Nice. And Gladio just found a rare coin. I mean, that's where he was. He wasn't helping. He was just looking for coins.
Yeah!
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you didn't help.
All right!
You were no help at all, Gladio. You just buggered off. Bitched out on us as always. Alchemist keeping two threads of nerdy conversation, yep. The original terrorists in the first Iron Man were the Ten Rings, and everybody thought the leader was going to come back as the Mandarin. Oh, the guy, yeah, who played the captain of the ship that made contact with the Romulan guy in the Star Trek movie. I've forgotten the name of the actor now. But yeah. Okay. And yeah, to be honest, I've lost track of the conversation you guys have been having back and forward. If I've missed something, I'm sorry. Do we need a picture of that?
You won't say no to this.
Cool. There we go. A man of many hats. Yeah. The best way to be. It wasn't my conversation, I wasn't invited. Okay, fine. Jesus, sorry. Carry on. Where is Gladio? He has literally vanished on us. He's just gone. He's not even with us anymore. He's probably just stuck in the terrain somewhere, I bet. He'll buddy walk back to us when he cares. If he really cares about us, he will show up. After 12:30, so you slow up on the uptake. Yeah, I can imagine. So where do we need to be for this one? Like way over there somewhere. How the hell do we find our way up? Oh god, have we just come down a dead end that we can't get past because... oh... Up! Oh, come on, there's a safety rail here, we can't get past it. Are you kidding me, game? Got a slow walk all the way back round. Yeah, the new Doctor Strange. Oh, I can't wait for that. Have you seen what they've talked about for WandaVision as well? Because apparently Wanda Maximoff's going to be in the Doctor Strange movie, right? She's going to be in the multiverse movie. Which makes a lot of sense, you know. She's well, as they said in Age of Ultron, you know, she's weird. That was the thing. Yeah, they've also got WandaVision, which is going to be a Vision and Wanda kind of thing, right? And they're going to make it into a 50s style sitcom. What? And the FBI agent guy, the Korean guy or whoever he was, or Japanese, I can't remember which one he was, from Ant-Man, from Ant-Man 2, he's going to be in it. And who else did they cast for it? Paul Bettany is going to be there. They haven't said exactly how they're going to explain why Vision is alive in this, what's actually going on. Some kind of alternate universe nonsense, probably. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I do remember having to turn some of these generators on, so we're probably going to have to come walking back later. Let's see what they do to bring X-Men into the MCU. Oh, yeah. I mean, they can always do alternate universe stuff with that, can't they? The X-Men from the other place weren't in the real MCU. They were a different one. There he is. Gladio, what are you doing just chilling down here? So disappointed in you. You've got, like, a serious attitude problem. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they're doing with the whole MCU WandaVision stuff and some of the other TV series. The control panel is in decent condition. The power supply is riddled with
I've got
rust.
a feeling this is the switch that activates that big hunk of junk.
Doesn't look like anyone's tried to use it, though.
Like, what are they going to do with the Loki movie? You know? Sorry, movie, the TV series. When's all that taking place? Is it taking place before the Thor movie? So is it like Loki in his early adventures, or is it something else going on? I don't know. I'm interested, but I don't want to know at the same time until it comes out, and then I can see it new. How do we get over there? I think we have to go back this way. Oh no, Iggy! He fell over. No, Prompto, now what you've done is just guided him into a rock. That's not going to work. Don't get you started on the TV shows, Wolf. Super pissed about all the Netflix shows getting cancelled. I know. Oh, God. That is such bullshit. Really was. No, this isn't going to be the right way either. Okay, we need to probably go down from here somewhere. Where do we go down? Oh, here. What, right past it? I still haven't gotten through Season 2 of The Punisher yet. I finished all... where I've gotten up to right now in release order is Daredevil Season 3. I finished that, and I started Season 2 of The Punisher. Seems like they're following along with a story that they did in the comics where Punisher has to look after some girl while everybody's out to kill her, and he doesn't know why. He just kind of stumbles across it. So yeah, I haven't gotten past all that yet. And then after that there's Jessica Jones. And then that's it. It's all done. Because they left Luke Cage in such a weird place. You know, they were like, now he's like what? OG gangster of Harlem? What? Where do we go from there? Fuck. It's annoying. Alright, so we found the other stairwell. Another picture of the broken machine. I better be able to do this during the night.
Can't see a thing.
Ah!
It's left to try again when it's light out.
God damn it. Just found our way up here and it's too late. Gotta get all the way back over there to the campsite and then come back here during the daytime with Ignis. Iggy. Gladio, can you just give Iggy a piggyback? Like an Iggy back. Yeah, that was a delayed one. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Well, we know which way to come now. That's the main thing. Were you guys talking about Death Note movies? I didn't know Death Note had... I knew they made a live-action one. I didn't see it, but I didn't know they had several of them. In order from most liked to least, it was Punisher, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Defenders, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist. See, for me, I liked Punisher, but I only liked him when he was in the Daredevil series. The Punisher standalone wasn't as impressive. It wasn't bad, but it kind of... felt too much like an action thing instead of a Punisher thing, you know? They've tried to put too big of a story. I just wanted a series, like an entire season of Punisher just going after one mob boss after another and just doing what the Punisher does. But they didn't do that. So I would say that Daredevil was my favourite of the series. And then Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Punisher, and Iron Fist. That's the way I would go. Have I come up the wrong way? I think I have. Go this way? There it is, I see it. Right through there, that's where we need to be.